one of very interesting matches will happen on East vs. West 17. It's return of Kidrigali Ongarbaev versus Matt Mask. So Matt Mask has been pulling everywhere. I think he's one of the most active arm wrestlers ever. Like I see him like pulling everywhere. But for me, there was never a clear position where he was, because sometimes he took a challenge just a little bit too big, changed weight classes. Now he's kind of settled 105 kilos, and he wants to go for that title eventually. And his opponent is the former 105 kilo world champ.
There are people who saying that this challenge could be too big as well.
For who? For Matt Mask?
For Matt Mask.
Yeah. We'll get to there. But Kidrigali Ongarbaev coming back from injury, from surgery. So he has took a lot of time off. What was his last match? Was it Todd Hutchings?
I believe it's Todd Hutchings. After that, we haven't seen.
Yeah,
we haven't seen Ongarbaev.
So he lost, let's say 105 is crazy. So he lost to Hutchings. Hutchings lost to Dadikian. Dadikian lost to Petrenko. Petrenko lost to Devon.
And
so the title has already exchanged hands 5
and
times.
Ongarbaev won against Michael Todd. Ongarbaev won against Irakli.
Irakli, yeah.
Two great wins with very serious opponents.
Yes.
And what's more important, both Todd and Irakli are very good with taking your hand, especially lately Todd, but still even then. So he won against guys who are going for top roll, especially Irakli is great top roller, and we saw that Ongarbaev, when he have to pull against top rollers, feels very confident, and he's the one who is having the control, and it's very hard. So stylistically, when we compare, it seems for me that Ongarbaev should be favorite in this one. That if his shape is somewhere near as we saw before, it could be really hard task for Matt Mask.
But he's taken a lot of time off, jumping back straight into competition. Matt Mask has done pretty well in the last super matches. I think the only one he lost was Brett Grundy. He recently beat Marcio Barboza.
Yeah.
Am I missing something else after that? I don't think so. So he looked dominant in that match. But again, Marcio is more of an inside puller than outside puller. It will be, I see it very similarly what it could be versus Hermes Gasparini. And again, there's going to be huge time difference for Kidrigali. Let's see how he adapts to that, right? Because like North Americans coming to this side, they at some point kind of get used to it. So they know, like, also, more I go there, but I don't know how many times Kidrigali has went to such a crazy time difference to compete, because 8 hours, 10 hours, it's a big difference. So probably, in my opinion, that will definitely play something, right?
So it's always important how you adapt to that time zone.
How smart you're going to be about that adaptation. Matt Mask, super explosive. Like for me, it's just like how strong they are compared to each other, right? Matt Mask, like I feel like there's few things sometimes are not great with him, and it's like when his life is good, like his life is good, he will do really well on table, and when it's not, he will do like this.
So is his life good
really
now?
Good. I heard it's
really good.
Yeah, I heard it's really good. So he's doing really well. So I think he will come in a mindset, and also like this is biggest opportunity in a long time for him. Like if he wins, it's probably it puts him much more closer to the title. And he believes that, like I even asked him, like 105 kilos, he believes he could give a match to Devon. He said because Devon, he believes he can, not the 130 kilo Devon or 100, whatever it is now, 7,000 kilogram.
Yeah, I will a little bit like open on you. So when Matt Mask was pulling Franco Lamparelli, arm wrestler with good hand control, good top roller.
Yes, he lost his hand.
He lost his hand.
Yeah.
When he was pulling Sandra Shedis, arm wrestler with good hand, with good ability to take your hand, with block your hand, Matt Mask was losing his hand. Different arms, different styles, different positions, but it's all top rollers.
It comes to top rollers. It's always there. Like if you lose the hand, you can't go.
Yeah, and it's right? Of course, and right now it will be very similar. Probably like with many times, if They both will go for top roll. I don't see that any of them will be able to hook opponent,
They
and they
won't.
will.
They probably
Yes.
will.
So someone will be without a hand, without a wrist, and in my eyes, that will be Matt.
You think, Matt?
Yeah. Who will be without a hand, without a wrist? How it will go? Yeah, but like just from previous fight, but it's always question about shape, about how you are prepared. Like we said, Ongarbaev is right back after injury. Matt Mask is feeling good, feeling strong, and we know that Matt Mask is dangerous. He has proved with some crazy wins in his career. He has done some excellent job against good or exceptionally good top rollers like Devon, like Hermes Gasparini. So no question about that. But right now, what I have seen from Matt, it seems for me that Ongarbaev should be in control in this one.
I haven't seen Ongarbaev in a long time, so I don't know also. But he probably took the match and he is ready, right? But I feel like there's a lot of things stacked for Matt Mask. For me, Matt Mask is slight favorite in this one, just because of all those things. But the Kid Gali is so dangerous. He's one of the best technicians, and the way he moves on table, it's crazy. Like even non-armistice will recognize how fluid he looks, right? Yeah. So there's always that, and I'm interested to see, because he will probably, if he comes back, he goes through Matt Mask, he will probably put himself in position either to fight for 105 kilo title, or maybe erase some losses or whatever, right? It's a good match for me. It's a very interesting match. It could be a very boring match. It could end really quickly.
As usual, when two top rollers is fighting each other and some have really
But I feel both of them can at this point fight without a hand. The question is, will they do it? Like, because if you lose the hand on round one, you kind of lay down, right? You don't try too much. But round 3, 2, right? That's kind of like you have to fight it there.
For me, when Matt is losing hand, he's going for press.
Yep.
That was he was trying to do.
Yes.
He's going for press and he's pressing. Kindergali is a little bit different. When he's losing his hand, he still have control of pronation, and we have
keeps going
and
backwards.
we have seen that with Michael. We have seen that with Irakli, that little bit, and he still controls here, and he can go over. So he's not, or hasn't. Maybe he can do that. He has done that before with Kurdech a long time ago, but. He still is very effective with pronation and riser and back pressure control when his hand is in that position.
Yeah.
And that could be different as well.
Is not that. Matt is fully lost and he can go with his shoulder forward.
But he can press. He can press, and we have seen that he is getting better with press.
Yeah.
And it could work, but I don't think that.
You feel like Ongarbaev is a little bit too high at this point.
He need control. Matt need control of hand, and if he will get that control, of course, he could win. But I see more possible ways for Ongarbaev to take that control of Matt Mask, and I see that more coming and potential. But like you said, maybe life is very good now.
I hope.
In Canada,
Guys, for me, very interesting match. Let's see what Matt Mask. This is
what like Devon had sparring with Matt Mask.
Yep.
What's Devon opinion about that, or like how strong is Matt, or is he ready? Is he stronger than last few years, or you don't know really?
With Devon, it's hard to tell because I feel like he's getting stronger. He's every time running away from you, right? He's just the distance is closing up, and it comes down to what he gives to you in practice. But in that practice, I think Matt felt very strong, which is, and I have seen most people, really good level people, practice with Devon, where now they feel very weak to Devon. So
it's promising.
Promising. And good. I think that was a few days before I was there. Yeah, but we really didn't talk that much about that. So yeah. Anyway, guys, don't miss it. Live on pay-per-view, East versus West 17. Live
so it's good, and it could be more interesting than I think.
I hope it is. I hope it is. Like, if Armwrestling is predictable, it's boring, right? Anyway, stay strong.
And love Armwrestling.